drop weight, but keep it off. But you notice that you're feeling tired, you're exhausted, and you just like, man, why this stomach still not going down? Even though I'm feel like I'm eating healthy, I'm eating right. In this video, I'm going to share with you why you don't have to starve yourself to lose belly fat. Why you don't have to starve yourself or deprive yourself to be able to lose weight and keep it off. Because it's not sustainable, guys. Okay? And so the steps that you want to do are what I'm getting ready to share with you. Because this is a fear that I see from a lot of people. It's a fear that I even used to have when I first started out my fitness career. Because at first, all I knew was training. I didn't understand nutrition. This was over 15 years ago. Jeez, man, your boy's getting up there. But I just knew training at that point when I first started. And so, I started entertaining the thought of just eating protein and vegetables. But I was like, man, that ain't going to be enough. I'm still going to be hungry if that's all I'm eating. And that's the thought that a lot of people have. And so what you want to do instead are the things I'm getting ready to share with you now. Okay? The first thing that you want to do, if you're not tracking, you're slacking, guys. Okay? I see a lot of folks who reach out to me who are just like, they feel like they're doing everything right. And like, man, I'm eating healthy. I don't know why the stomach not going down. Maybe I need to eat a lot more. And the issue is, just eating healthy doesn't mean fat loss. It doesn't mean you're going to lose weight. Because you could either be overeating on healthy food and noticing that you're stuck and the weight going up, or you could be severely under eating. You could drop a good 5, 10, 15 pounds initially, but you feel like you're tired. You're feeling like you're exhausted. You feel like you don't have any energy. That happens because you are literally starving yourself, okay? Now, because I've been doing this so long, I realized there is going to be a certain level of hunger, all right? But the hunger will be tolerable hunger. When you drink some water or something like that, you're good. You're not even hungry anymore. But when you're starving yourself, you're going to notice you don't have any energy. Like, you're going to feel like you're zapped. You're going to feel like not just zapped physically, but also mentally. And so you won't be able to perform the way you want to in your career. You're going to get home later on. If you got family, you're going to just feel like you can't talk to them. You're just going to be like, man, I'm out of it. You just feel wiped. That's what happens when you're starving yourself, okay? Also, when you're starving yourself, you're going to notice that you just feel depleted. Like, you can't even perform the way you want to when you hit the gym, And so it's very important that you properly fuel yourself. And so you want to make sure that you're not just eating healthy, but you're also tracking. This is why inside my coaching program, something that I tell even though I build out their nutrition plan custom to them, they know the calorie intake, they know the protein intake, they know all the way down to the ounce how much food they need to be eating. But the issue is, that the issue that I'm pushing is, I want them to be aware of how much they need to eat. Even though I'm giving them the structure, that's why I still have them track it in MyFitnessPal. Even though I've given them the entire nutrition plan, okay? That's tailored to them. Because if you don't have that clarity around what you need to do, you just following a plan. Like, a lot of people they get these meal plans from trainers all on social media and YouTube, but they're just mindlessly following the plan, not realizing why it works and why the way they're doing things does not work. So it's very important to start understanding why is this working for me? Or if you're not seeing results, why isn't this working for me? And one of the main things that I see that causes a lot of people to feel like they're tired and exhausted is they're eating healthy, but they're severely under eating. That's why you feel tired and exhausted and just like depleted and zapped, okay? That's why you want to track. That way, if you're tracking, you can say, oh man, I feel tired and exhausted. How much am I eating? Let's say you're eating 1,300 calories, but you're a grown man, 5'10", 250, only eating 1,300 calories. It's grown women who eat more calories than that, man. And so it's like, but if you're not tracking, you wouldn't know that. It's men out here, I'll ask them, I'll say, how much protein on a daily basis are you eating? They'll say something like, about maybe 50 or 60 grams a day. Dude, it's women out here eating 2 times as much. Like, you starving yourself. Not just of calories, but essential nutrients. We need protein on a daily basis. We need fiber on a daily basis. We need healthy fats on a daily basis. Not just from a weight loss standpoint, but just overall health. You want to have energy physically, You want to have energy mentally, guys. You gotta be eating quality food. And so this is the second step. All right, the second thing you want to do is not just making sure you're tracking, but the second thing you want to do is you want to shift from just eating a lot of empty calories, all right, foods that don't really give you much nutritional value, to start eating more foods that are very nutritionally dense. I like to call this foods that are going to give you value. So empty calorie foods, foods that don't give you much nutritional value: bagels, donuts, croissants, trail mix, chips, crackers. These are the types of things that I see a lot of busy professionals tending to just reaching and grabbing just to kind of like put something on their stomach, not realizing eating this way is why your belly fat ain't dropping. Eating this way is also what can cause issues like brain fog. It can cause issues like pre and type 2 diabetes because of the quality that you eat, the quality of the food that you're eating. If you're having a lot of poor nutrition, empty calorie foods, processed foods too much, guys, this is how you find yourself looking in the mirror being like, man, how did I get here? Man, I don't even recognize myself anymore. Feeling tired. Now your career is going well, but you can't really like push it to that next level. Like if you like me, I want to be able to like excel. I'm looking for that edge. I'm like, what could take me to that next level? Not just in fitness, but in anything, in my career, in my personal life, my family. I want to get to that next level. And that's just something that's going to always be there. And so if you're like that and you're like, man, I want my career to go to the next level. I want to keep climbing. I want to keep on building. I want to be that positive role model for my kids, my family. We're doing well, but I want to get to that next level. You got to take care of your body. You got to take care of your health. A lot of people who say you have they have like mental health challenges. They're having a tough time mentally. Not everybody, but a lot of people, it's because of their poor eating habits. Because our gut health affects our mental health. Our gut health affects our mental health, guys. Okay? So it's very, very important that you start eating well. That way you feel well on a daily basis. You don't want to just look good. I don't want to just look good. I want to feel good so I can live life, so I can produce, so I can not just be a performer, but a high performer. And that requires eating foods that are going to give you value, okay? Eating proteins. You want to build muscle? You want to recover from your workouts faster? You want to feel more satisfied and full after eating meals? You got to eat more protein. You want to be able to have more energy and slim down your waistline faster? Got to have fiber in your diet. You got to have healthy fats in your diet. Fiber, fruits fruits that have seeds in them, green vegetables, eating healthy fats like almonds, cashews, walnuts, avocados. These are the types of healthy fats that are going to give you energy physically and mentally. Okay? You need to have these types of foods if you want to excel in your career and in your life. Okay, Justin, I saw your comment. All right, I'm doing the live. I want to just get through the content. I don't want to like block. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm inside the Corvette right now. I'm in the CA, big dog. And so that's the second thing. Okay, and then the last thing, you got to stop skipping meals. You got to stop skipping meals. I see a lot of people who they skip meals and call it fasting. And in reality, what's happening is they're starving themselves, they're depriving themselves, and they find themselves feeling like just depleted by the end of the day, and then they binge eat or emotionally eat in the evening because they deprive themselves earlier in the day. And so you got to have strategy and structure with your eating habits. A lot of people just think about calorie intake, but how are you dividing up that calories over the course of a day with the amount of meals that you eat? With the amount of protein that you eat each meal. Sometimes you may need some snacks to help you balance out your energy. That way you're not tired while you're losing weight. You know what I'm saying? That way you're not feeling mentally exhausted and you still have, more to-dos on your daily to-do list at work. You got to have energy, physically and mentally, And so very, very important to not skip meals. Have structure in a way that supports your lifestyle. Like inside my coaching program, some of my guys and ladies, some of them eat, 3 nice sized meals a day. Some of them eat 2 nice sized meals a day. and some of them have 1 or 2 snacks throughout the day. Everyone's life is a little different. That's why you can't follow these generic trainers who just give generic advice. Just eat less, move more. But you wonder why you're tired. You wonder why you're exhausted. You wonder why you feel so stressed because you're not eating enough. So that's why it's important that you want to have something that's tailored to you. It 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 it, it actually works with you and not against you. And so that way you can whether you're traveling, whether you're going to a business conference event, whether you're eating with the family, you're having a family gathering or something like that, you still understand how to eat to look and feel your best without starving, without feeling exhausted, without burning out. These are the things you want to focus on, because you don't have to starve yourself to lose weight, guys. You just need structure, and you need to have some type of regimen that supports your lifestyle. That way you can get results and keep them. Okay? But hopefully y'all found this helpful. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. If y'all have questions, drop them down below. I'll answer the questions as they come in. And with that said, guys, I'm about to head out. Okay? If you would like more help from me, I'll drop a link down in the description down below. That way you can learn more about how I can help you. And we can get these results together. Let's get it. We out.